Hey guys, what's up? It's week 145. This is going to be a bit different video than normal. I am not scripting this video. Usually I script everything out. It really helps me gather my thoughts and put things in the right bucket, but I also feel like it probably comes off a little less natural that way. And so I wanted to try just doing a complete off-the-cuff recording and see how that affects things. So I've been going at this for close to 3 years right now, and it's a long journey, right? Like, things take time, and whenever you're doing it by yourself, you get an imbalanced set of skills where you've got a lot concentrated in certain areas and deficits in the others, and you're working to kind of balance that as best you can and optimize yourself for luck. Luck plays a part in all of this, luck or connections. I don't have a lot of connections, so there's a lot of luck at play. I'm basically looking to position myself in the best possible ways for something to hook, and that's what the AppSumo lifetime deal was for Dropboard. That went really, really well. We have a lot of people using Dropboard right now with that plan, and the hope for that is word of mouth growth. The biggest thing I've been doing from a marketing perspective is setting up on PartnerStack. So PartnerStack is a platform for affiliate marketing, customer ambassadors, where people can basically earn revenue for promoting your product. And I'm being very generous with the cut because we don't have salespeople here at Dropboard, so we can afford to give high commissions. Let's do another quick zoom out. So I've been doing this for almost 3 years, and Dropboard is it's getting to be a very rich product. There's a lot to it. And the monthly revenue is good, but it's not self-sustaining yet. So it has left my life in a bit of chaos. I really need to hit that sweet spot of about $15,000 in monthly revenue. That will help me cover all costs, including myself. And then from that point, things can go crazy because I will have my full dedication to it. So what I've been doing is, reinvesting as much as I can in places that make sense for marketing. I'm set up on PartnerStack right now. I've also set up some blog services to try to improve our SEO footprint. And those costs kind of eat into a lot of the profit right now. So there's not a lot left over for me personally. So I'm doing engineering contracting on the side. That is a challenge because Dropboard has a lot of things that need to be done. And these contracts take time. It's time for money, right? We have a 3-kid household here, and things are not cheap in America right now. Getting to break even every month is a feat in and of itself. I mean, this is what's tough, is like, you could make a lot of money doing engineering, being a director of engineering somewhere, or a CTO of a smaller startup. These are all options that I could be pursuing, but I am invested in myself, in this startup, in this endeavor. I am looking to repeat the success of Mailshake. Dropboard is super promising. It's a really rich product. It competes well in terms of feature set and customer satisfaction. It's just getting people to see it and to use it. That's the challenge for somebody like me who's more of a product person. It puts me in the situation where I'm reliant on something hooking, right? Whether that's a customer with a connection, a partner that finds success in promoting Dropboard, a viral event. All of these things are just kind of waiting to happen, and I don't control it, and it's really frustrating. So I have a lot of levers I can pull, and the thing I can do the best is product. So I can enrich Dropboard, I can create free tools that may promote growth. I can expand my footprint into other website builders like what I've done with Wix to see if that can improve the growth of Dropboard. But each of those actions is an experiment that has to have its own timeline. So if I invest 6 weeks in an idea and then nothing comes of it, financially that's pretty tough to eat. So I have to make smart choices about where I'm allocating time. But on the plus side, I don't need very much for this app to be fully successful for me. And that means this timeline is completely out of my control. And that's a challenge. That means you have to have a balanced living. There's a lot of good wisdom that says, stop building features. If people aren't seeing your stuff, you're wasting your time. And that's true. But Dropboard has a lot of requests coming in from customers that when you satisfy those requests, those customers become fully bought in, and then they become growth channels for you. And the other thing is managing my own mental state. When I'm building, I'm my happiest. This is like my Zen place. So I always push myself to promote Dropboard and do the best I can at getting that out there. But I also have to balance that with keeping my momentum and my stamina running. And sometimes that's by building features that just feel good to do, or that you know the product needs, and it rounds out the product. It also means getting really good at controlling your costs as a family and as a person. I am really good at stretching things or keeping forecast on what income's coming in and what expenses are going out, and being really careful. And just having a plan and knowing how far money lasts, right? That gives you the ability to forecast in the future, or like see where you're going to have to make some hard choices and have that on your radar, so that when it comes up to you, you've already got a plan for it. As an example, I know exactly how many months we could survive if everything goes flat. I know that I have to do contracting in the moment right now to supplement income. I have balancing all this stuff, and that's extra hard with kids, because kids have lots of needs and you don't want them to suffer for the choices that you've made, but you also have to be reasonable, and living in America is expensive, so it's just inherently difficult. Some of the things that are more frustrating, as like, I love volunteering at school and giving my time there, and that can be hard when things get really pressured and pushed like this, when my time keeps getting squished. When the kids come from school, I want to be done so I'm available to them. And that, extends to the end of the evening. I want to spend time with my wife, and, we have our own special time together that I don't want to cut short. So it means late nights. It means getting used to not having a lot of sleep. And then recovering. I go through these cycles where, like, I don't get a lot of sleep, I do a lot of extra work in the evenings, and then I crash for days, and then it just kind of repeats itself. And honestly, I kind of enjoy it, but it is like, it's part of the grind. There's a lot of effort churning right now. I hope this video made sense. I hope there was some continuity to it. Thank you for being part of my channel. I really appreciate all the support. We're gonna keep trucking, man. This is gonna get there, and it's just gonna take some time. So I'll see you guys next time.